Bill Quaid here, Sacramento Special Report. I'm here at Sac Anime once again, and I'm here with Odin, and we're back at Odin's booth. Well, I should say the first time, but anyway, Odin, tell us a little bit about what you do.
I have a YouTube channel that's all about how to make props.
Hello, I'm Odin, and I make things.
So everything you see behind us has been one of my videos, and I show step-by-step my process of how I make it out of foam, how I glue it together, cut out the pattern, not in that order, and then paint it up. I call it a cooking show, but for props.
Cooking show, but for props. We love to hear that. That's a pretty good example. So, after coming last summer, we did a little research into the kind of props you make, and it seems like the kind of props you make, they can be accessible with some training and some time. Someone at home can use materials and make props following almost a tutorial. Is that right?
That's the goal, yes. Originally I worked for another channel called DIY Prop Shop, and the idea was to do a project that someone new could do it in a weekend and for like 40, 50 bucks. And so I still kind of have that same idea. Some of my projects go a little longer, it may cost a little more, but still I try to keep it accessible. What I really, really want to do is inspire people to be creative and artsy. And I love it when I get told that I got inspired by a channel and I made this thing that's nothing that I've ever shown anybody how to do. And that's a huge reward for me. So yeah, I definitely like to make things that are accessible.
That's wonderful to hear. Yeah, I mean, especially with this cosplay repair station that you so graciously, your staff helped us with, helped us with that camera, yeah. That really seems to lend itself to the idea that accessibility is kind of the goal.
It's absolutely a goal. It's fun. I get to help judge the masquerade tomorrow. And one of the fun things with being cosplay repair is how much of the masquerade comes through for the last minute fixes. Like, oh, I've seen that. I know how that's put together. So
having a little insight into the costumes. Wonderful. So do you have a favorite prop here that you have worked on?
It's always a tough choice. I'll go for the big one that's easier to see, which is going to be Soul Edge from the video game Soul Calibur.
This is incredible.
But Soul Edge is a 6 foot long, it's all foam sword. I've got there's a closet rod in the middle, so I'm holding on to some leather wrapped closet rod here, same stuff you hang your clothes on at home. And then right about the middle, it transitions into being a graphite golf club. And then on top of that spine, I've built this whole sword out of floor mat foam and some craft foam. There's a lot of foam clay I did for all the guts and veining. And then there's a 6-inch Christmas ornament that I made the eye out of. So I've even painted into the eye itself.
That's incredible. The ingenuity that goes into this, all these different materials.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the fun thing. What I love and what inspires me for doing a project is the weird problem solving. The weird problem solving. So I'm trying to do something I haven't done before. How am I going to tackle that? Or in the middle of a project, something goes wrong, and now I got to work my way out of a corner. And those are the things I love, because I love puzzles. So I see a lot of this stuff as puzzles. And once I've got the puzzle figured out, then it's usually work to get it finished.
Understandable. Yeah, no, that looks like... Do you mind me asking about how much time this might have taken?
I spent the better part of a month doing this one, I think. And it weighs just about 10 pounds. It doesn't weigh much at all.
Looks like it really paid off. This is an incredible... We were actually talking about it on the way up.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a showpiece. Definitely a showpiece. Excuse me.
Thank you. And I love asking viewers, hey, what do you guys want to see built? Because there's way more things out there that I'm interested in or know about. And so then I go and look it up and go, oh, yeah, that looks really kind of cool. And so I've built things that I have no idea what it is. And then I end up pronouncing Saiyan wrong, you know? It's a Saiyan warrior. And the Dragon Ball Z fans hated that.
The comment section sure can blow up, can't it?
Yeah, and it's a good thing.
More engagement's better.
It absolutely is.
Wow. Well, Odin, that's going to, I think, wrap it up for today.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind just giving us some closing remarks right into the camera about your experience here at Sac Anime.
Okay. My experience... I'm having a great time doing cosplay repair. Sac Anime is my hometown and my home convention, and I love being out here because I love the people, I love the staff of the convention, and I live here. I like this place.
Right. Odin, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh, awesome.